We were relieved to see that wildfire evacuation orders and alerts in Grand Prairie County decreased in scope, but even as that happened, in the regional municipality of Wood Buffalo issued an evacuation order for parts of Fort McMurray in response to a wildfire burning south of the city. As residents rush to leave their homes, I know that this will bring back difficult memories from the devastating fires of 2016. And I'm sure these memories will create fear and uncertainty for many in Fort McMurray, and my sympathy is with everyone facing this situation. But safety must remain our top priority. Our government is constantly monitoring the situation, and our Emergency Management Cabinet Committee met again yesterday evening to be briefed and to plan. It's important that everyone know that we are prepared to do whatever is necessary to keep Albertans safe. This evacuation is a stark reminder that our province lives alongside the threat of wildfires and other national disasters. And let me assure you, our government will have Alberta's back whenever a disaster strikes. To the firefighters braving the flames to defend Fort McMurray and other areas of the province, we appreciate your heroic efforts more than we can say, and we pray for your safe return. And to the residents of Fort McMurray, especially those who've had to evacuate, our government stands with you in your community today and always, and all of Alberta stands with you.
With the winds that we're anticipating today, we are expecting the fire to move away from the community and away from the highway. These are really favorable winds for us. We're seeing lower winds, and firefighters, of course, winds can change, but that's what's being anticipated for today. Firefighters are going to be working very hard, as well as the aircraft and heavy equipment operators, to make significant progress while we have that reprieve from the fire activity.
So, no, when it comes to the ability to fight fire at night, that's been, I think, a real game changer in Alberta, and we are the only jurisdiction in Canada that has night vision helicopters. We have three. All three were working last night on the fire in Fort Mac, so that was great to see. When it comes to communications, I guess just an example, the recent fire and the fire that's still continuing on in the Grand Prairie area. It started in the county of Grand Prairie. It went across the river into the forest protection area, then into the MD of Greenview. So when that happened, we went to a unified command with Alberta Wildfire, the county of Grand Prairie, the MD of Greenview. So I think that kind of communication has improved, that we're able to work together to fight these big wildfires.
We provide a lot of resources in those immediate days following an evacuation. We provide hotel vouchers, food, and all of the additional communication support. It's when an evacuation lingers longer than a week that it can become a financial hardship. And many families, not all, but many families also have access to the emergency payments that they can get through their own insurance. So that was part of the consideration, is that there's a lot of resources that we put into supporting people in those immediate few days, and it's after 7 days that it can become a bit of a hardship, which is why we want to make sure people have the dollars that they need to see them through some of those additional expenses.